He is one of the most talented bowlers on the planet, Sean Rash, the man who was a perfect 4 for 4 in PBA finals at the start of his pro career, and one of those was a major. But these days, Rash has a big problem. He just can't win. Here at the 2012 World Series of Bowling, Rash has appeared in 4 different televised finals, only to crash at crucial moments in each. Today, Sean tries again, this time in the PBA Scorpion Open. Can he finally break his 4-year losing streak? Find out next. Next week, the PBA is in New Jersey for the US Open, but today we're still in Vegas, the South Point Casino and Exhibition Hall, as the World Series of Bowling rolls on with the Scorpion Open. And here are your 4 finalists. Your 4 seed, Hoss, Patrick Allen.
PA made over $350,000 back in '05. It stands as the 2nd highest single season earnings in tour history.
I'm starting to get bored of this, Randy. Your 3 seed, he's back again, Sean Rash.
Sean continues his dominance here at the World Series of Bowling. He's looking to win on an animal pattern for the first time this season.
Local boy makes good, your 2 seed, Dave Watka.
Watka makes his return to television after an 11-year layoff. He also lives here in Vegas. Can you say hometown favorite?
And all the way from Colchester, England, your number 1 seed, Dom Barrett.
Dom is back from a 4-wheeler accident in Saudi Arabia, and according to his countryman, Stuart Williams, he's Europe's best one-handed bowler.
That's high praise from Stuart, who won the Bear Viper Open in late January. We are back with the eliminator format. All 4 bowlers on the lanes, low score, gone. We move on to match 2, same rules until we get to the championship game. And your number 1 seed, Dom Barrett from Colchester, England, born in Cambridge, will bat leadoff.
Wait till you see this game. It is really, really fun to watch. A lot of power, very smooth. Check this out.
Right of target.
For that one.
The Scorpion oil pattern being utilized today, 41 feet. Large volume of oil that will make it rather slick course. At least that's what the textbook will tell you.
And Rob, anytime you see a heavy amount of oil, the players usually start in and then they chase it to the left for right-handers. 41 feet in length. It's a fairly lengthy oil pattern.
We go to your 2 seed, Dave Watka. About a 10-minute drive from this facility in Henderson, Nevada. Just got himself a new job in early January. I'll tell you about it after this shot. Watka through the middle.
3-6-10 on the first one.
He knows this facility very well, Randy. January 1st, he started his new job here at the South Point Center as Director of Bowling Development. Barrett picks up that spare. Not an easy one either, particularly in the first frame.
Yeah, some nerves for Dom and Dave Watka, that's for sure. It's
air ball.
He's having problems with the approaches. Nerves are there, and you can expect that from such a long layoff.
11 years is a long time, but even back in the day, Dave had some issues that caused him to seek the help of a sports psychologist.
What I learned from the sports psychologist is going back to, every shot not being the end of the world. And if you make a bad shot, let it go, it's done, move on to the next one. Again, I still have issues with that a lot. It never goes away completely, but during the World Series and during the last couple months, I've really been able to focus on that and get myself prepared for this.
And we'll see if Watka can let go of that last shot. Here's Patrick Allen with today's first effort.
Hoss! Anytime you see the 4-pin go to the sidewall and snap the 7 out like that when you're a left-hander, that's a good sign. Now here's a guy we haven't seen in a while.
Geez, who is he? I'm not familiar with him. Sean Rash. Is he on every show?
No nerves there because this is like his second home.
Watka
with a 7 in the first frame. Here he is in the second.
There you go.
So Wodka straightening things out.
Got to tell you, the nerves have to be a lot less than when you're going one-on-one, one game. Right now, all you have to beat is one guy.
Spare strike for Barrett.
You know what I'm saying, Rob? I mean, you have to beat one guy. There's 4 guys out there. You have to beat one of them.
Sean Rash. He's been beating himself a little bit through the course of the World Series of Bowling. A wonderful run just to make this amount of shows. Once the lights came on, there's been a couple moments that we've seen this season where he just hasn't lived up to what he certainly expects from himself.
Here's Sean in December's WBT Men's Championship. This 10-pin, and he hands the win to Mika Koivuniemi.
Okay, that one away.
In the PBA World Championship, Rash was eliminated in the second of the 3 matches. 7-10. And at the Bear Viper Open, Rash again went out in match number 2 with shots like these. There's the 4-6-9 in the third, and the washout in the 9th. And then last week, in the third and final match of the Chameleon Open against Jason Belmonte, he whiffs the 10-pin in the second frame, and it left this in the 6th. A great run, certainly, but he's fallen short. Today, Randy, he gets another shot.
Now he has to be a closer. He has to figure out how to win and close the deal.
Patrick Allen, a strike in the first. Here he is to close out the second. Look at this!
Solid 9. Put your hands up. You got robbed.
In fact, great audio from PA. This one is wide left, flags the head pin. A pin comes out and trips the rail out, only leaving the 9.
Yeah, the 9 was thinking about going down as well. That was a dominoes effect almost. Misses.
Well, he made an adjustment off his strike ball, and the ball never grabbed the lane. Instead of throwing it straight and hard at his spare, he was confident enough. Hey, I'll make a little adjustment. I'll throw a hook ball at it, and he missed it.
Oh, we've seen 2 open frames already. And we're only about to begin the third. Barrett, your 1 seed. Heavy.
Yeah, and how many times do we see the overcompensation after whiffing the head pin on the left lane? He comes back, tugs it a bit, gets it going up the lane, and goes through the nose.
Wodka on the right lane. Had a rough go in the first frame. Brought the nerves back, had a strike. He's in last. Back-to-back jacks for Wodka.
Nice comeback after that first frame.
Here's Barrett. Been bowling for a living for about the last 5 years. Gets the spare here. He quit his job in accounting to chase the dream, and early on in his career had a big win in Italy, which kind of helped fund his drive. Rash in the third, saying, come around. Yeah, they all drop.
So Dom Barrett has a degree in accounting.
I don't know if he has a degree in it, but he knows how to account.
He used to be an accountant?
Yes.
So he's probably pretty good with numbers then.
I think if you're a bowler, you have to be good with numbers on many levels.
Okay.
Allen, after the open frame, gets them all to drop. He likes that left side, doesn't he? So PA strikes in the first and the third. We are through 3. It's tight early on in this eliminator match.
The PBA Scorpion Open is brought to you by Budweiser. Great times are waiting. Grab some buds. By Barbazol. Start your day cool with new Arctic Chill shaving cream from Barbazol. Better buy Barbazol. By Rotogrip, the fastest growing bowling ball brand in the world. Rotogrip is king of them all. And by the USBC and its 2 million members. To find out more about USBC, log on to bowl.com. Rob Stone and Randy Peterson welcoming you back to Las Vegas. We're through 3 frames of the Scorpion Open. Sean Rash on top, Patrick Allen in the basement. Before we get back to the match, a quick look on how these guys got here. Rash led qualifying at the beginning of the round of 16, but a 184 and a 211 in games 4 and 5 of match play dragged him down to 3rd at the end of the day. Patrick Allen moved all the way up from 15th to 4th in match play. Here he is in game 5 on his way to a 257. Yeah, a little bit fired up here. How did he make such a big move?
Just bowling every day. I think that's really helped, competing every day against these guys, figuring out some things in your game that you need to change on the fly. Actually, when you're bowling, you don't have time to practice and figure it out. So you just got to try and, work through it, and the next day, hopefully things work out. Today, it did.
Number 2 seed Dave Watka moved from 5th to 2nd in match play, and in game 5 was perfect for the first ball of the 10th. His final score there, 285.
Me being here again in this position is just unbelievable. Bowling in the last game the other night to make the TV show. I hadn't been in that position in 11 years, and just the adrenaline and the feeling of it is so unbelievable. As a professional bowler for most of my life, that's what we work for, and to get yourself in that position and then be able to perform in that position is just an unbelievable feeling. And hopefully, 3 more wins and the story has a perfect ending.
Speaking of a perfect ending, that was what Dom Barrett was trying to accomplish in his final game of match play. All strikes as he entered the 10th frame. Dom jumped all the way up from 12th to take the top spot in qualifying, and the icing on the cake, a possible 300 game. His final ball leaves the 10. Dom's performance in the round of 16 still stunning, averaging just over 242 for the 6 games. And there are the final standings and the total pinfall for all 14 games from qualifying. 2 pins on the outside looking in. Yeah, this year's PBA World Championship winner Osku Palermo, and last season's Player of the Year, Mika Koivuniemi. We start off the 4th with our number 1 seed, Dom Barrett. Strike for Barrett.
Just trying to get his sea legs under him. Get acclimated.
Are you implying he took a luxury liner over here?
Well, I mean, he did come from England. So he had to go across the pond. But I mean, the nerves of being in this environment when you're not used to it.
Watka.
Whoa!
Gutter ball.
He's having all kinds of issues at the foul line. Sticks, absolutely dead misses it off of his hand going right, and that ball hydroplanes into the right gutter.
Wow.
Like I said before, nerves will make a guy do crazy things.
Patrick Allen.
Maybe.
PA leaves the 7. We slide back over to the left lane, and here's Watka working on his footing while Patrick Allen was shooting. Gutter ball, and now this.
Come on.
It's a spare the hard way.
To come back with a shot like that.
Quit laughing at me.
After he throws it in the gutter.
He's got the right. He's got the right frame of mind and the the right sensibilities with Rash. PA chasing the 7 pin here in the 4th. There's a single pin conversion for Haas.
He is a unique individual, Patrick Allen.
Go on.
He's just his sayings and his talking to himself and all of his little idiosyncrasies, and he's just a different guy. Very entertaining, a lot of fun. There's only one PA out here, I'll tell you that.
That's for sure. It's always good to see him too.
Yeah.
Watka
Push.
Boy, and with Dave, it's kind of a grab bag of shots. You just don't know what's going to come your way.
Rash for the spare. Good pickup. Rash on top. Wodka now in last. Low man eliminated. Wodka will take care of that spare. Tom Barrett from Colchester, England. Barrett runs a pro shop in Malden, England. You know the name of the pro shop? Porky's Pro Shop.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think the translation is there in England as it is here in the States. He says he's not particularly fond of the name. He inherited it. It's got a website associated with it, so they stuck with it. Rash in the 5th. Come on! Leads the 10.
That's so cool. Hey, where did you get your ball drilled? Over at Porky's. I love it. Sean Rash, pretty good shot here. Just kind of drifts a little light. Gets into that swish zone. 10-pin remains.
Barrett.
Sweet. Thank you.
Chops the 6 off the 10 for his first open frame.
Rash. Got it.
So Rash spares in the 5th. Yeah, safe. 4 long years since Rash's last title. Really hard to believe someone who was once a perfect 4 for 4 on TV has had to wait so long for number 5.
My first 4 TV shows, it just seemed like everything went right. You know, I made the 210 twice the first show, and I doubled to beat Patrick Healy, and Danny Wiseman misses a spare, and then, you know, I went Brooklyn against Jaros early in the title match in Miller Park. And, you know, since then, I've 7-10, I've solid 9, I've missed single pins, and guys have taken advantages of opportunities I've given them.
They certainly have. Rash has made it to 10 televised finals since his 07 Masters victory and has walked away empty-handed each time. Brutal. Patrick Allen now trying to remain perfect on the left lane.
Look at this thing dance.
The 6-pin moved over in between the 3 and the 9, which actually is going to make this spare easier. Watch this. Look at the 6-pin spinning.
Great camera work. Nope.
Didn't catch enough of the 3-pin. Another missed spare. And that's why Patrick Allen finds himself in the cellar right about now.
Sitting down with a 74. Top 3 move on to match 2. And PA in last, down 42, but down 12 from 3rd place. Barrett will lead the 10-pin. And Wodka, you know, whenever Wodka's up, sit back and enjoy what you may witness, because we have no clue what it's going to be. We've seen gutter balls, we've seen misses, we've seen strikes.
Close.
Now he's got a tough split. It's giving PA some life.
Yeah, PA is liking what he's seeing out of Wodka. Remember, low score goes home. The other 3 advance to the next game. The eliminator format.
You like it?
I like it. It's an interesting twist. A lot of action early on.
Come on. Oh, great pickup, Wodka.
Can't hit any of the 3-6-10 now.
Time now for the fast, safe pain relief replay, brought to you by the makers of Bayer Advanced Aspirin. Boy, did he play that one well.
Come on!
Much needed conversion. Allen on the right lane. Yeah, Hoss!
PA trying to get himself back in. That's a good way to do that, but he needs to start stringing some strikes and start making some spares.
Just his 3rd strike of the match. Rash. 10-pin party in the pit as wife and dad take in the sights.
Rash, the leader of the pack, pulling a very nice controlled 2-team game right now, 2-16 to be exact, if he were to strike spare out.
3 consecutive spares for Wadka. His dad Charlie, mom Kathy in attendance. Kathy, a former women's pro competitor, even won an event back in 1979 on the Ladies Pro Tour.
She won 2 FIQ gold medals in Helsinki, Finland in '87. Quite the accomplished bowler.
Did you just pull out some Helsinki knowledge on me?
I just pulled out some Helsinki on you, bro.
Don't think I'm not impressed.
Now, if she could come back and get another second.
Barrett in the 7th. There's his 3rd strike.
Watch out if Dom Barrett gets comfortable.
You like this guy?
I think he's got a phenomenal game.
Another spare for Wadka.
Every one of them's an adventure.
Patrick Allen trying to creep a little bit closer to Wadka. Top 3 move on to match number 2 here at the Scorpion Open.
If he strikes here, he will go around Dave Wadka.
Looking for a double. Wadka watches as Rash steps up on the right. He's got a double.
Right now, Sean Rash has the perfect blueprint to get his ball to strike. His ball reaction looks better than the other 3 players combined.
Allen missed the 9-pin in the 2nd and had another open frame in the 5th. Takes care of the 7. But he knows frames are starting to slip away from him. Through 7.
Come on.
You just have to beat one other player to move on. Yep, here he comes. Starting to get a little comfy.
Barrett, 3-time World Bowling Writers Bowler of the Year, won it in 08, 09, and 2010. Only male to ever win the award in 3 consecutive years. Here's Wadka, the Henderson, Nevada native.
Come on, yeah!
Every shot he sticks. Every shot, you just don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how. Dave's got to figure out something with his footing because he's not hitting the foul line consistently, and without hitting the foul line consistently, it's hard to make shots.
PA, 3 strikes today, but no doubles. Working off a spare. I love it when that ball is going down the lane. You hear the crowd. Come on, Haas. Come on, Haas.
I like it when he starts running it out.
Yeah. He's quiet today. He's usually a little mouthier. Rash in the 8th.
He's not in it yet.
Make it 3 in a row.
He needs a double to get back in it. He needs Wadka not to double here to give him some life. He's behind and in last by 9 pins.
Feet under you.
Patrick Allen's max 204. Wadka can shoot 213. So right now, Patrick Allen is watching this shot. He's watching Dave Wadka and waiting for an opening.
No opening there.
That time he got his feet underneath him. Much better balance at the foul line, and the results are perfect.
Here's Barrett now on the left lane, looking for 3 in a row.
Dom Barrett's getting comfy. He's got a nice little line to the pocket now. And the result is a 3-bagger.
Rash, 3, looking for 4, and that one leaked wide right on him. He's still in very good shape to move on, but clearly not happy with that effort.
Sean just needs to mark in the 10th frame. He'll move on unless he converts the 2-4-8-10. But in my opinion, Patrick Allen must strike here to have any chance to move on.
Looking for his first double. Rash.
Yeah, this first one is so bad.
Going after the 9-pin.
The only chance Patrick Allen has now is Dave Watka has to open in the 10th. Patrick Allen would then need to strike out.
Barrett and Rash all but confirmed into the next match. Big shot here for Watka. A lot on the line for himself and Patrick Allen. The footing has been an issue for him, particularly on this left lane.
Good there.
Good shot.
Oh my. Remember, he left this just a few frames ago on that same left lane and he converted. He'll have to do the same or Patrick Allen still has life. Dom Barrett will move on, as will Sean Rash.
Let's do it again.
Going after the 210 and misses badly.
Patrick Allen has life.
177 for Dave Watka.
Patrick Allen needs a double and 4. The last 2 strikes in the last 4 frames have all come on the right lane.
Yeah, now. I mean, if anything, you could have taken 2. If you get the next one, you just go 2 more to the right. Just kind of shove it in there a little harder. I mean,
That's what I tried to actually, like the 8th and 9th and the 10th, I actually moved a little left and tried to get around so I could grab it and try to get going a little faster.
just wish your footing would have been better at the beginning of the thing. And
Yeah.
you can do on that.
Barrett and Rash bowling on. Sean looking for a spare here in the 10th.
Sean Rash and Dom Barrett have advanced to the next
Sean and Barrett move on, but who will join them? Watka has just given Allen a big opening. Patrick Allen in his 13th year on the tour. Can he take advantage of it? D for done. Watka moves on. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective in the eliminator format.